See, I'm like God fearfully and wonderfully made. See, I'm like this God-loving. I try to show the fruit of the Spirit before my flesh start bugging and asking God to control the sexual desires before they start coming. See, I want that hate my sins, and I want to ask God to deliver me from within. And I know that I trust God because I know that faith alone will carry me far. Come on. Because I know that sometimes we deal with trials and tribulations, see. But God, He will carry you through it all. What up, everybody? Welcome to Hot Sauce Portrait, DJ! So we got a hot show for you all tonight. We got some dynamic features. DJ, turn that up a little bit. Turn that up. Give it up for DJ Double A! So, tonight is our 13th anniversary. So we've been doing this back to back, non-stop, like, for real. So, look, I just about to ready to lose my train. Have you ever just rehearsed something and you just lost your train of thought? Like, dang, how did that happen? But anyway, we got an awesome show for you all tonight. We got drinks. We got CameraFi serving y'all drinks tonight. Give it up for CameraFi. So we got two different types of drinks. We got the Hot Sauce Poetry 4 p.m. drink. That's the non-alcoholic drink. That drink is only $5. Then we have the Hot Sauce Poetry 4 a.m. drink. That's the one with alcohol. Because, at 4 a.m., things start acting different. People start acting different. So if you want the Hot Sauce Poetry 4 a.m. drink, see Cameron is only $8. And also, I'm going to let everybody know the bathroom. We got two bathrooms. We got bathrooms straight down the hall. On my right-hand side, we got one stall. But if you go to this door on my left, we do have quite a few stalls for the women, quite a few stalls for the guys as well. And we have a caterer that's coming, so if anybody got the red ticket, you will get some free food, free meal. She's on her way. Everybody know that? Hey, everybody know that? Hey. We got. Hey, y'all know that? Hey, that's old school. So we are celebrating Hot Sauce Poetry again, 13th anniversary. DJ, turn that music up. Turn that music up on your tablet. Turn that music up on the mic. We are excited for 13 years, and we praise God for that. So, any birthday to the house? You make any birthday? Show hands. Any birthday? No birthday. So, I am not the host tonight. I'm going to bring up the two hosts tonight. I'm sure both of the hosts got their mic in hand. I know they got their mic in hand. So, matter of fact, hold up. I feel like I didn't run too much. I feel like keep sweating, body round verse. But anyway, but seriously though, we have a dynamic show. We got the open mic happening first, and then after the open mic, we have our dynamic feature. We got our dynamic Sean Black in the house. We have dynamic musician. We have our dynamic feature Sharice in the house. She's gonna be doing her deal. We also got we got some more features as well. We got comedian Big Keith. He's a national comedian, and we also got comedian Jason in the house. I'm gonna have you to switch that song. Switch that song to Art of Noise. So, while he's switching the song to Art of Noise, tonight is a special night because I'm going to be giving presentations out. Some plaques, some awards for people that have been helping Hot Sauce Poetry over the years, that's been, putting in work. And this is just me saying I appreciate everybody that's been helping me, helping Hot Sauce Poetry and so forth. You got the music queued up? But, I want to say hey, but okay. But I want to see where y'all energy at. Because we have this chant that we always say Hot Sauce Poetry. So when I say hot sauce, y'all say poetry. Okay, but we're going to pause it right quick. Because he can put up the Art of Noise. Okay, so, also before I give you this chant, I also want to let you know, if any open micers say anything dynamic that you love, it is okay to throw money on the stage. Y'all remember in church how they used to throw the money on the stage when they hit a pass and say a good, a good word or something like that? Or let's say that it just hit you right here. It is okay to throw money on the stage. Just want to let you know you can do it here. Yes. Also, if a poet or artist say anything that you like and you want them to hear it again, you want to hear it again, it's okay to say rewind. You can holler that out. We want you to holler. We want that, that feedback and so forth. So rewind means you want that artist on stage to repeat that line or repeat that bar, repeat that word that they just said. So keep that in mind. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have somebody give me a bottle of water right quick. Nia or Shanika, well, somebody give me a bottle of water. So with hot sauce poetry, we always use the people snapping. Listen, let me tell you about snapping. Snapping is okay, but we can't hit snaps. We like hand claps. Everybody, let's see your hand clap. Time 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we like people to holler out as well. So it's okay. You can holler out. Just don't try to come up on the stage and try to, Because one time we had this person come on stage. They had a lot of Hennessy. And the artist was on stage. And so they decided to come up on the stage with the artist and everything and just start touching the artist. I'm like, wait a minute. You can't just be coming up here and just touching people. Wait till they finish. And the problem is you were drinking Hennessy by yourself. That's what happens when you drink Hennessy by yourself and you ain't got a friend with you. Because you could be touching your friend versus people on that stage. I'm waiting for DJ Double A to cue that up. So as you see, this is our 13th anniversary. Again, we got drinks available for you all. It costs. It's not for free. But we do have a caterer that's coming with some food as well. And it's going to be straight out that door. So we'll let you know about that as well. I like this track because I'm going to have y'all flow with me. Okay, time to count to 3. That's how we're going to flow. Okay, wait. Turn it up a little bit. I'm going to tell you how it's going to go. Yeah. When I say hot sauce, y'all say poetry. Hot sauce, poetry. Hot sauce, poetry. When I say hot sauce, y'all say poetry. Hot sauce, poetry. Hot sauce, poetry. When I say hot sauce, y'all say poetry. Hot sauce, poetry. Hot sauce, poetry. Now I'm gonna bring up the host for the night. Let me tell you a little about them because they really dope. But we got Angelique on the mic before she come on up. This is freestyle out the dome. I don't know what's coming next, but let me tell you, she's a dynamic author. She's also a national poet. She performed in Memphis, Tennessee. She performed in Jackson, Mississippi. She hosts a poetry set in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Angelique in the building! We also have our other host, Janelle. She is a supermodel as well. She modeled for Fashion Week at downtown. I don't know if y'all have seen her modeling. She was a book author as well. She's a spoken word artist. She do many other things. Give it up for your poet, Janelle, the poet! And they might want some Cardi B. I don't know how they want to turn up. But I'm going to leave the mic to our dynamic host. And I'm going to come in and out throughout the night. So give it up again for our dynamic host!
Y'all better give it up and make some noise for us. I don't know about y'all, but how y'all doing today? It's Friday. I'm feeling good. How y'all doing?
Real good.
You feeling it? Okay. Listen, it's been a long week, so I'm happy to be here. As she mentioned, we got Cameron in the back, so make sure y'all go and get your drink. After I'm done, up here, I'm gonna go get my Tito's and cranberry, y'all. Yeah, you know how I do. So I hope y'all doing well tonight. We're gonna have an amazing show. I'm super excited to be hosting with the one and only Janelle the Poet. Y'all make some noise for Janelle the Poet tonight. Make some noise for Angelique. She's so beautiful, y'all. Thank y'all. Now, before we get started, I just want to clap it up real quick for Articulate. Let me tell y'all something. She's going on her 13th year anniversary of hosting. She's the founder of Hot Sauce Poetry. And when you have a vision and you can continue it on for 13 years, that alone deserves some, clap it right now. Because, listen, it's one thing to have a right? I'm working on having the finishers annoying. Right now I got the procrastinators annoying, the excuses annoying, but I'm trying to get it together. So I'm really just happy to be a part of such a dynamic show that's been going on. It's one of the longest running open mics here in Chicago, and she's been doing her thing. Okay, she's been doing her thing tonight. Me and Janelle, we're excited. We're gonna give you guys some trivia. We're gonna have a lot of fun. But right now, because I want to get y'all perspective and opinion on some things, because I know y'all been seeing some things happening. Well, okay, listen. I know y'all tired of seeing these posts, but I gotta talk about it tonight. I want to talk about Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. Listen. So I gotta ask y'all. What do you guys think the age gap is when it's too big of an age gap? Like, how old is too old when you dating?
And the lyrics say, age ain't nothing but a number.
Hey! Dang! Okay. She did say that. But, okay, who wanna answer? How old is too old? No, mommy. That's what I'm telling y'all. Okay, how old is too old? Who wanna answer it? Don't be shy, y'all. Oh, okay. I'ma just come over here. What's your name? Crystal. Okay, y'all make some noise for Crystal. And where you from? West side in the building. Where y'all at?
What?
Y'all ain't making no noise. Nah. So, what do you think is too big of an age gap when you dating?
I mean, I'm always like older men, so as long as y'all on one accord and you still can do the same thing you like
From
to do,
Henry Horner to Rip.
good. I mean, I don't put no age gap on that.
Okay, she said there's no age. She was you, Janelle. Age ain't nothing but a number. Okay, I'm going over to her friend. What's your name? Okay, where you from?
What's up?
West side, where you at? I'm gonna give you
What?
Y'all ain't making no noise. Oh,
That's
a Binky. Hold on.
the West Side is representing me.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So, where can we find you first before you answer this question?
Right on Google, baby. Just type in House of Binky.
She said, Google her, baby. Are you kidding me? Okay. House of Binky. I'm gonna check you out.
Too.
What's your Instagram?
House of Binky #1.
House of Binky That's the one. House of Binky 1. Y'all make sure y'all add her so you can stay fly. Cause listen, Janelle is her model, so we know she keep it fly. Listen. Every time I look on her page, I be like, okay, girl, she be giving me life. So I want to know what's the age? What do you think is like too big of an age gap when dating?
I think that'll be 15 years. I give it 15 years. I give you that. But 20 too much because it's going to take 2 decades of not seeing a lot of things. They don't understand my music. You gotta know my music.
Listen, I'm with you right there, because when I play that old school stuff and you don't know the lyrics, nah. I can't deal with you. Like, you don't even know the lyrics. All you know is the lyrics to Migos ad-libs.
Right.
I can't do it. But the reason I asked that is because a lot of people were saying with Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey, the reason for the, reason she didn't want to stay with him is because they're at 2 different paces in their life. And I actually dated an older man before, y'all. And I can relate to that because it was almost like he just wanted, he wanted me to just let him do, and it sounds crazy, right? Because everybody's like, oh, I would love for somebody to pay all my bills. He literally just wanted me to not have, pursue nothing. He just wanted, me to be in the house. And it's like, but you already did everything you wanted to do. Now I'm trying to pursue my stuff and you mad. So sometimes you can just be on 2 different pages with somebody. But honestly and truly, that don't even have to be with age. Because honey, I had an ex that was about my age and we were still on the same different pages. So it's really about the mindset and about where that person is in life. But y'all gotta stop dragging Lori, y'all. Because y'all was doing high dirty on the internet. I said, hold on, let me see how the people are feeling tonight. Because they was listen, y'all was not happy. And I'm a fan of Michael B. Jordan, but just let them people live their life, because we all had some crazy relationships. We don't know really what was happening behind closed doors. You can only see what's happening, what they reveal to you, but behind closed doors, honey, it be a whole bunch of other stuff going on, okay? So anyways, we getting ready to have a great time. We getting ready to turn up. So I want to check your temperature real quick. Janelle, energy. When Janelle say hot sauce, y'all gonna give her poetry, and then I'm gonna do it on my side. Now y'all better not disappoint me now. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first, girl.
All right,
And then all white, looking like a blessing. Come on.
you know how we rock. When I say hot sauce, y'all say hot sauce. Hot sauce. Y'all ain't messing with that over there.
Come on, y'all. Let's show them what we about over here, because we like to turn up. Y'all know how we do it. Everything we do it big, okay? So when I say hot sauce, y'all give me poetry. Hot sauce.
Poetry!
Hot sauce.
Poetry!
What I tell you, we do it big over here.
West side!
Y'all know we going. It's all good. Don't worry, y'all. So let me tell y'all one more time. We got the bar back there if you want to get yourself a drink. We got the bathrooms in the back, and then also if you go through these doors, we also have bathrooms. So we gonna get ahead and get started tonight. Before we do, let me see here. You want to do a trivia right now, or you want to wait a minute? Let's wait a minute to give y'all a trivia. Yeah, let's wait a minute, because we got some trivia for y'all tonight. So go ahead and exercise your brain, whatever you gotta do, because it's gonna get real.
4 a.m. drink. Don't forget, go back there and get your 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. It don't matter. Whatever we feel it, we got it at the bar.
Yes, go see Cameron in the bar. We're gonna have a great time tonight. So before we bring up the first, because I'm gonna get into this open mic. If you're ready to see some makers, make some noise. Okay. So we getting ready to. So we gonna go ahead and get into it. Let me tell y'all something. We got somebody coming to the stage. Y'all in for a real treat. If you don't know who this is, by the end of his performance, you will definitely know his name. And let me tell y'all something. He also makes t-shirts. He makes graphic tees. He made mine, and I love him. So get in tune with him. He's not only an artist, he's a businessman. I want y'all to make some noise for Royal Architect. Keep making noise for him as he comes to the stage, y'all.
Where's the DJ? Oh, the DJ right there. Real quick, you think you can find an instrument? Let's see what he can do. How y'all doing tonight?
Tell us your social media while we wait.
Gotta work. Royal Architect, ROYALRKITEC. That's me, Royal Architect. Or you can find me, World of Wordplay. It's a little tongue twister, both of us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking beautiful tonight. I feel like I want to host and take over her job. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can be in front of, you know what I'm saying, good looking people. That's what's up. Room is full. That's what's happening. No, I'm not a comedian. But I've been known to, you know, put a smile on people's faces. So, we'll get right into this. Nice. So I'm feeling like Mo Better Blues, blue suede shoes, and that blue suit on. You know, vibrant, like the South Side do. Radio. You know how y'all is. Y'all real. But anyway, I'm stepping on in. Bringing all my friends, even though we ain't got no ends, and the car's on E. You know why? Come to do some poetry. See, you gotta get dressed to impress and give them nothing less than your best. Now, excuse me if I keep it elementary. Sometimes I do that just so you can hear and feel me. Y'all looking beautiful tonight. We're in the red room, and this is what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna take it from beyond 10, because I'm chilling with all of my family and friends. But see, y'all, check this out. I love poetry because it's in me, it's in my vein. Royal Architect is the name. Ever since I did poetry, I've never been the same. Who's to blame? God. I would put that on Mom, because she had a part in bringing me into this world. Give dad a little credit. You find out I'm making t-shirts with my sisters and all. Man, we all kinds of artists. Wow. Hey, look, when you're doing good business, you can't fall. So when you do what you do, don't stop. Let alone if you're a singer, a poet, a comedian. When you get to the stage, show it. Give them all you got. Give them something to feel. I'm just saying. Give them what's real. I know we've all been through a little heartache, a little heartbreak. Sometimes the melodies that we feel with these songs, they just feel good. I like listening to what's great. You know, Miles Davis, Brandon Marsalis. I'm just feeling the horns, feeling like Mo Better Blues. Not here to fill up anybody else's shoes. Anywhere I go, I'm gonna be me. I might take over the party because I'm a true MC. I'm a host, y'all. But look here, I'm not here to roast, y'all. I'm here to applause, y'all. Because anybody that gets on this stage, you never know how they feeling, y'all. So give them your all, y'all. When they step to the stage, give them all, big, huge, hands in the air, west side, south side, kind of applause. Hey, y'all, before I leave the stage, give it up for yourselves. Give it up for y'all. I'm really off.
Yes, y'all better make some noise for Royal Architect. Clap it up. Listen, I love the full artistry of that performance, the music in the background, and I don't know if anybody has ever tried to just like flow off the dome with poetry. It ain't easy, honey. Sometimes I do it in the privacy of my home. And I be like, sometimes I come up with some good stuff, and then sometimes I'm like, what am I saying, right? It's a lot of fun, though. And it really shows a different level of creativity, to just be able to allow yourself to flow with the music, flow with your energy, and just kind of like allow, I mean, some people may or not believe this. I believe this. I allow the Holy Spirit to lead me. Like, even in my writing, I let the Holy Spirit lead me. And sometimes I know it'll be Him, like, wanting me to get a message out, because I'll just start, like, just saying all this stuff. And then after I read it, I'm like, whoa, that was kind of cold. I know that wasn't me. I know that wasn't me. That was Him. That was the gift that He put on me. So it's amazing. And I love to, just allow the Holy Spirit to lead me and allow my art and my gift to just, bloom in its own way. So anyways, I want y'all to make some noise one more time for Royal Architect. He did that, y'all. Make sure y'all follow him on social media, because it's all about networking. You might see somebody you like up here, and you follow them on social media, and y'all can connect and collaborate and do something bigger, because it's not about competition, it's about collaboration. And your network determines your net worth, okay? I network with everybody. What's your name? I want to network with anybody, because if you don't talk to people, you don't know what they do. You might find out somebody does something, and you've been trying to get connected with that. So make sure y'all connect.
Speaking of networking, anybody need a nanny? Anybody? Because I nanny, I nanny all the time. Let me tell you, your children will not be bored. We're going to be painting, we're going to be playing with water, got a background in early childhood education. I am looking for a nanny position, so if y'all know anybody, I will travel. I'm from the south side, but I live in the south burbs right now. You should see where I'm at. So, yes.
She don't mind traveling, and y'all better listen. If you know somebody looking for childcare, that's a big deal. So give her a reference and get her connected, because nowadays you want to leave your kid with somebody you can trust. And somebody that's going to take care of them. She be cooking home-cooked meals, because a lot of these nannies nowadays want to give the babies McDonald's and chicken Alfredo every day. It's like, girl, get the food away from the chicken Alfredo and microwave. Something different. I know you like Bertolli's. You gotta move away from that chicken Alfredo. Gotta do something different. She was talking about how she made smothered cabbage. Honey, I was hungry after I talked to her. I was like, oh yeah, I need to hire her as my nanny so I can get some good food. So if y'all are looking for a nanny, though, get in tune with her, or even if you know somebody, get in tune with her. And then you know what? I feel like, since we talking about networking, do we have any business owners in here that want to plug their business? Y'all better not be shy.
Yeah, let me get that plug in.
Okay, listen, because I'm the host, honey, because I would have been like, oh, me. Hire me.
Yes, so you can, I don't know that. Okay, thank you.
I'll hold it for you.
What you call that? You can find me at the swap, 127th and Cicero, booth 417. Come get you.
So make sure y'all hit him up, and we need to listen, because y'all got a problem running to the mall, going to Zara, H&M, Nike, all that. You know, let's support one another. Any other businesses? Come on, plug your business. Don't be shy. Okay, no, tonight. Okay. Go ahead and plug yourself, Janelle.
Okay, well, you know, I am modeling for House of Binky and New York Fashion Week. We just did Chicago Fashion Week. It was so lit. Follow me on Instagram, Janelle the Poet, JENELLED, and then poet underscore. Also, we're about to bring up Articulate. She's got something special to say.
Oh, now like I said, y'all better make some noise for Articulate every time she comes on stage. I want y'all to be lit when she comes on stage tonight.
She made all this possible, y'all. Keep on clapping.
By this being Hot Sauce Poetry 13th anniversary, I want to present some awards. I'm going to be doing it throughout the night. So, you know, pretty much for people that actually been helping. Could y'all hear me well right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this first award right here, I just want to say the person I'm about to present this award to, she has always been there. She be on her job. She be helping out. She is nice. She's sweet, she's dynamic, she's an awesome administrator. I want to present this award, this first award to Shanique Micko.
She worked hard, y'all. She worked hard, y'all.
If somebody could take a picture of
I
this as well.
definitely can.
So, where you burn, get your picture, you know, the camera.
Yeah.
So, I just want to say I appreciate you. For just, you know, helping out. When you do come in, you know, you're like, okay, what I gotta do? What you need me to do? Or you just go straight on in, and you know, you be open. You're an awesome administrator. I see that even you do administrative work, even for a lot of my peers as well. So I just appreciate you, girl. I just appreciate you. So thank you all. Thank you all.
One more time.
Laura.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And this next award also, she has been to my Milwaukee show as well. She's an administrator as well. She actually be helping. I mean, like, I don't know. She's sent from God. And she has been helping out Hot Sauce Poetry as well. She's helped in the summertime at our other location. She even traveled to me to Milwaukee. And also I want to say this award, even though it says 14th anniversary, but it's really 13th anniversary. But, you know, I'm hopefully you'll stay on for another year. First anniversary. I'm going to bring up Nia! So much for traveling. She knew. Oh, you got any more?
Oh, yeah, I've got it. Yeah, hold on.
And also, I just want to say that you make some awesome shea butter. I'm telling you, she's the shea butter queen. Shea butter, she got a brand. So I just want to say I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you.
Y'all make some noise for me up in this field.
This award right here, I just want to say this guy, I really appreciate him for helping out Hot Sauce Poetry. He would tag the hell out of you on social media. He would tag you. Like, how he's feeling, his thoughts, he would tag you. He He always videotapes for us. He always videotapes, through his camera, puts video on YouTube and so forth. I'm getting hot. Are y'all hot or y'all good?
It's getting there.
Okay,
It's getting there. And you're feeling the heat right
I'm gonna
now.
give this award to Tyrone Christopher.
Hey!
For hanging in with Hot Sauce Poetry all these years, all this time. I definitely appreciate you. Look at this. And I just say, I thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Give him Tyrone. After I finish the open mic, this award right here is going to go to Yvonne.
Hey!
I appreciate you as well, and I appreciate your uniqueness as well. Yvonne is just so unique, and she's free. I don't know if you ever seen Yvonne when she would just be dancing, she just be free, and I love that. I love that freedom that she has, and I love that she's willing to help out, to volunteer, and I appreciate everything that you've been doing regarding Hot Sauce Poetry, helping out, even sometimes even offer suggestions as well. So this is the Appreciation Award, and I just want to thank you for it. I'm going to get a picture right quick. I really don't have y'all to take these pictures because my phone is in my pocket, and I need y'all to take the picture. Send that to the group inbox. But thank you so much. And so I guess
Y'all better make some more noise.
putting the show on back to back,
Man.
non-stop for 13 years.
You do that.
Without no breaks and sometimes you run late. Sometimes you need people to kind of just to help you out. And even during the pandemic, we still hear shows going on. It was online on Facebook Live. It was on Instagram Live. It was the same time. But it was just pretty much online. So we just keep going back to back. And I just appreciate the people that actually just help Hot Sauce.
Oh my gosh, I have a question.
Yes.
Because you've been doing this for 13 years.
Strong.
Through the ups and downs, through COVID, through a pandemic, when people wasn't coming, when you had to be virtual for a moment. So I want to know, how did you stay consistent in this? Even when you were having, maybe there was times when you weren't having as many ticket sales, or times when people had to get a new team. How did you deal with all that?
You have to love what you do, regardless of what you do. You have to love what you do, definitely. And I definitely say prayer to God, definitely. And definitely pray to God. Just love what you do. I would say that if it was about the money, I would not be doing this at all. I'm telling you, y'all know as an artist, if it was about too much, but not. But it's just a love for the art and wanting to help people, wanting to see people strive, wanting to give them an outlet and so forth. So that's what it's really all about, helping people.
Yes, I love that. It's the passion for me.
It's a passion.
So I want to know, how did you stay true to your vision where in the world, it's so much cussing, there's so, clean show. How did you stay true to your vision in this world?
When I first started Hot Sauce Poetry, I learned so much. And when I hit my first show, I was kind of like a religious freak and everything. And then when I actually fell in sin at that time, I was like, man, still love God, still praise God. I was like, why am I being religious? And then I hear peers of mine had the same thing. We was all just religious freaks. They fell in sin. They fell, you know what I'm saying? It was this all types of just drama. We're like, you know what? I want to sin. I ain't better than nobody else, So it was just like years ago, you just realize it, just having a love for people. And that changed a lot. That has changed a lot in regards to just life and then working with people with interesting personalities. It taught me patience in regards to dealing with people, because if you have to deal with a lot of people with a lot of different personalities, it would change you. It helps you emotionally. Anybody have to deal with people either on their job or anywhere, or just with their friends? I have, it taught me patience. It really did,
I love that. And I love what you said about, so often when we have closed minds sometimes just based on our own environment and how we grow up in our own thoughts. But then we begin to realize, wait a minute, are just humans like other people. We got to learn to be more accepting, because the thing about it is, especially because I know I'm on fire for Jesus, but you can't win people to Jesus if you being hypocritical and you judgmental and you self-righteous. Don't nobody want to talk to you. You know? So I love that, because you got to create a space where people can feel comfortable just being themselves, because that's what God loves. See, the thing about it is a lot of times we can't imagine, it sounds so crazy, God leaving the 99 for the one, until the one is us. You know? So I think that's amazing, and I love that you've been doing this, because in this world, it's so easy to just kind of allow the world to transform you and allow the world to make you feel like, oh, well, I'm going to do this because it's more popular. I'm going to do it like this because that's what people like. But just stay true to your vision.
I forgot to answer your original question. I think you asked the original. So I'm never was a cusser. I mean, yeah, I do say ass and all that type. I mean, I cuss, but I'm not like a regular sailor or person.
You don't be cussing.
I cuss, but not like a lot. So the thing is that when me and my friends used to go to events all the time, everybody would just be cussing up a storm. I'm like, why don't we just have an event where it's a clean show? And that's what I strive on, because you just cussing left or right. Like, yeah, we can say ass, definitely, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, when somebody's saying, like, you know, B, better give me my motherfucking money. And then, you know, that's the name of their poem. B, give me my motherfucking money all the time, you know? And they always got, you know, so I just try to have a clean show. We do push the envelope, but for the more part, you know, we try to have a clean show. And I'm going to exit. I'm going to come back throughout the night and give some more awards out and give it up for y'all host again.
So, how many of y'all got stuck in traffic on the way here? Because I know I did. I was on Lakeshore Drive, bumper to bumper, like, come on, I gotta go. Okay, so I'm just happy that we all made it here safe. Don't forget to go to the back to get a drink from Cameron, you know, the 4 a.m. or the 4 p.m., however you feeling it. But it's Friday, you know, so I think I'm feeling 4 a.m. A little tequila, a little bit of wine, you know. Can't have too much. Got to drive down. So we're about to actually bring up the next open micer.
Are y'all ready for the next open micer? Because if they come to the stage, they need to feel energy. Are y'all ready for the next open micer?
Because I wouldn't, like, what if my mom would have parented, but I was adopted. I was given up here in this city in 1990, and I've been in Milwaukee. I did 2 years in Tennessee in college, and I had to come to this show. I had to. I missed all the buses. I was about to leave out the Greyhound. The lady said, "Where you going?" I said, "Nowhere now," because all the tickets are sold. She said, "Where you want to go?" I said, "Milwaukee." I said Chicago. And she said, "It's a coach bus right there." And so I ended up making a way. So I thank y'all. But bro, I don't want you to have to hold the phone. So can you please just set it somewhere that we can capture a moment? Let's see. How long I got?
5 minutes.
5.
But
Give them 10.
We give you 10.
Ooh, don't do it to me. My birthday at the end of the month. Hey, don't worry about it. Yes, sir. Hey, all the black men in the building. Can we make some noise? Yeah. Chicago, where you all at? Learn of me by discussion. Not worried about repercussion. So jealous you start cursing at me. Not one encounter me, yet you would say that I'm lucky. And on top of that, they tell you that I'm a puppet, but nah, that's me. You see, words are like a sword trying to cut through my existence with slang that's outlandish. I breathe. One half of me says F you, the other half comes in peace. Yet with each move I make, they find a way to take it from me. Have you ever felt so much hate when your emotions start to quake and your hands start to shake? Have you ever contemplated missing the date? If If you have, I can't relate, but it's like the sweetest piece of a cake because you know it's all for a reason, but at least, hey, through email, texts, P.O. boxes, and statuses for a second, they show love, and they seem like they're not mad at you. They smile and show gratitude. But what would you do if you woke up at 8 and all you felt was hate? They say silence kills more than guns, so go ahead and have your fun. Meanwhile, I'm dying inside, but at least you're not the one to be misjudged, misguided, misunderstood, yet remain quiet. Because my reign has just begun, and I know you know why. It's because I'm absolutely absolute, so just salute when I die. Tell heaven that I'm coming home and leave the key under the mat. Except the haters as they come along, and we would just have to be okay with that. They say for one to win, then one must lose. But why would I allow you to choose when I know there's just two of us? So as we tango, let's untangle straight. You got haters, I got haters too. It's such a senseless debate. But what keeps me awake is not how much hate I can intake, and whether it be some money spent or where I've been, I know you can relate. So haters, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you, but don't listen, and that's the reason you feel like I'm fake. But I remain real through hate.
Yes!
It's like a container trying to contain us, telling us our true aspirations will only make us famous. And we're not merely paying enough attention to realize we're already famous. You see, that's the reason that they've aimed at us, and they've realized we've forgotten our names and got caught up on entertainment and can't tell that all that hurt that we're producing is coming from pain. We sick and tired of struggling. It seems it's like we're traveling for nothing, but we don't complain because we see change. You see, MJ had game, and even Max Payne in the Bible, even Jesus had a drink, but Luther King had a drink. So what's yours? Have you forgotten who you are? I mean, how do you forget what the sky looks like when you're a star? Remember when we graduated, what our friends wrote about us on our senior picture cards? It was those characteristics that made us who we are. But it's like a container trying to contain us. And the more you squeeze, the more I can't breathe. And the more you try to make me stay, the more I want to leave. It's like, don't do this and don't do that. And don't say this and don't say that. And you could blame the liquor, the weed, the club, or the crack. But the fact is, curiosity killed that cat. In fact, if you unloose at the top of the container instead of applying more pressure to contain us, then when critical situations evolve, we'll be more adequate to resolve instead of standing there brainless because you contained us in this container. Manipulators come around us like propellers, professing to propel us forward, and yes, I too have been convicted of being too smart and too happy of a free man. No quarterback though, I'm more like free man, and that good. By receiving good graces, handshakes, and favors throughout nations, it seems as like wherever I land, I find more reasons to live than to die. And although life may seem hard now, that's why for the future, I try. Sometimes I lie to escape the truth, an example of self-sacrifice, but with me knowing people who go through some of the same things that some people couldn't imagine, let alone view, who would have knew stories of a crumbling world were true. I sought out a few places where I could unpack my suitcases, but who waits for the truth is the truth waits like waitresses waiting for tips that come from food plates. I still haven't found ways to deal with rejection, but we know that. But do we know from who? They say the light came on in the beginning, and since the beginning it's been on ever since, for being falsely prosecuted, convicted of my innocence, all for a few dollars and a couple of cents. All for some lousy couple to make the rent. Then I too will flinch like a finch, sitting on a fence next to a house that belonged to a hard-working man that was left by a woman when her own sense stopped making sense. I just hope that this is making sense. As she explains to me her needs, money, 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 an old song on repeats, I ask myself, have thou come if this fall for defeat? A battle you can see by the feet, sleep that gets none by sheets, and a cold night from a broken window. It's easy for demons to creep. Now could it be the consequences of the streets? A lesson to a teacher that now has no one to teach. Or is it that the guys that came into her life and her consideration of men were only there to leash? This concept left abbreviations of love and explanation always kept so brief. It seems just like she needs medicine for her heart, because as it continues to beat, every blessing in the form of a previous speech gets blocked, like the beat. She needs to be complete. Her heart says yes, her mind says it doesn't know, and her soul is still on repeat. Her needs. Kids. Man, I'll be on social media. I just said what up to Reggie Brown, smoothest butt in the building. Milwaukee, so social media, Milwaukee's motivation. And if anybody wants to see videos, I produce everything. I produce all the videos you will see, all the music you will see. And there's a company called Follow Me Cam. It's the reverse of the new. So it started in the South, and since I've been up north, I've been producing us to look better for our memories. Starting with our youth, but starting with what we did as parents, as adults. So when you see something or hear something by the name of Follow Me Cam, Jerome Johnson, I created that, I established that, and since the longest, white folks been trying to take it, but you can't take my life.
Come on now, say that, man.
All right, now.
Nice keys, y'all.
Came all the way from Milwaukee. God had a plan. He was like, you gonna be here tonight.
He always comes to our Milwaukee shows. He's,
So we in Milwaukee, we in Chicago. What's the name?
Milwaukee, 4 Fridays.
So we're going to do a little trivia. Are y'all awake in here?
Yeah!
Are y'all really awake?
Come on now!
I mean, you know, we probably all had a long week. This weather been giving us winter, spring, summer, fall, all in one day. You never know what you gotta wear. I never know. Gotta have a coat in the back seat. You just never know. So we're gonna ask a few questions, and we're gonna start with Angelique. What question should we ask first?
Oh, y'all ready? So we get ready. So I don't know what question I want to ask, but I think I want to ask them a specific question, because I want to make it hard. You know, I'm trying to get y'all thinking tonight. So I think the first question I'm gonna ask is, what's the name of the poet who wrote the famous line, "What happens to a dream deferred"?
She ain't even ready.
Wow.
You're right. You're right.
She got that. Okay. I thought I was gonna make it hard. Come on, Janelle, make it a little harder for her.
Oh man. Okay, that's gonna be easy too. All right. So what is the name of the poet that said, "Still I rise"? I knew that was gonna be too easy. You know what? I'm gonna think about some other questions, cause y'all know y'all stuff.
I got one, because they ain't gonna know this one.
All right.
This one right here. Now, you know we at Hot Sauce Poetry tonight. Can I hear y'all say Hot Sauce Poetry?
Hot sauce poetry!
All right, so Hot Sauce Poetry has been featured on a channel. Who knows what channel it was on?
WCIU.
It has been on 19, actually. But I'm looking for another answer.
WCIU.
WCIU, the U.
Okay, W. What's another channel that starts with W?
WGN.
Yes, WGN. Okay. Janelle, take it away.
Chicago's very
Let
own.
me see. Y'all was a little stumped with that question. Okay. So
That one was courtesy of Janelle, y'all. She came up with that one.
okay, look. So I mean, this is so easy. Y'all don't know how many years has Hot Sauce Poetry been around, y'all? Come on.
13.
Okay, good. We got the 1 and the 3. I was trying to give y'all a freebie, saying if y'all paying attention to what's around you, you gotta always pay attention to your surroundings. Okay. All right. So I got another question for y'all. It's kind of not Hot Sauce Poetry related, but how many of y'all are hungry? How many of y'all like soul food? Well, y'all are in for a treat tonight. Y'all just wait. If y'all got that red ticket, you're gonna be lit when you get a plate. Don't forget to hit the bar, get a little drinky drink. I still haven't got my tequila yet. Don't you worry. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So raise and if you're into tequila. Anybody like tequila in here? Or y'all the Hennessy drinkers? I
Sorry guys, but I gotta stick with I wish I could.
What's y'all favorite tequila? Since we got.
I wish I could go back and check with you guys tonight.
Okay, we got Jose. What else y'all like?
Anybody like Casamigos? 1800.
We don't want no gasolina.
I go with the hypnotic, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm going with the hypnotic.
How did I get here?
I like Avion. Don Julio and Neha, we know what you like to do.
Anybody ever had tequila roll? If you kind of like, it tastes like
I'm a
strawberry.
hypnotic kind of guy.
It's pink. It tastes like strawberry milk, but it got tequila in it. It's real sweet, y'all. You know, it's one of them drinks that'll sneak up on you like a cow. You know, you never know.
Mine tastes
So, have you ever had a dirty monkey? A dirty monkey? I don't know. No, I haven't had no dirty monkey. I barely drink one. I drink. Okay. What is in a dirty monkey? Oh, that don't sound too bad. I'm about to go to Panama. That kind of sounds tropical. Makes me want to get on the beach. Woo! Yes. To Cancun. So, Angelique, you ready to bring up the next open mic? Or we got
We do have another question, but you know, okay, we'll ask y'all another question and then we'll bring up the next open micer. So, someone who writes a poem, what are they called? An author of a poem is yeah. I know. Listen, these questions too easy for y'all. We gonna have to come back with some harder questions.
Don't worry. After this, we gonna have some.
We hit. Okay, listen. Janelle said we coming back harder.
Yes.
Go ahead and call the next poet, beautiful.
Okay, so you.
But before we call the next poet, I want to check y'all temperature because it takes a lot of courage to get up here and share your art. So you want to make sure that when you come, because I feed off of energy. I don't know about y'all. When I get good energy, I be like, hey. When y'all be all, I be like, oh my goodness, they don't like me. So I need you guys to give us some energy as we bring the next poet up. So first, clap it up real quick. Let me see where y'all at. Is y'all awake? Are y'all awake out there? Because I'm like that snooze. You know, you try to hit snooze, but I'm beeping again. Are you awake? Hello? Okay. But go ahead, Janelle. Call the next poet.
So next up, give it up for Chris Style. I hope I said your name right.
Y'all better clap it up for her. She goes to the stage.
Yes. Those shoes are sparkling, blinking. I love them. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
We're all wearing new shoes here.
That's okay.
This one is entitled, How Do I Love Thee? You say, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Ooh, how loves me a black man, no matter what he says. I love the way that your gold teeth shine in the moonlight. Even though your eyes have been blinded by social and materialistic things, and for things really needed, you have lost true sight. I loves me a black man. Even though you call me things like bitch, hoe, slut, and your baby's mama, but my love for you is much greater. That I look over frivolous things that makes me still want to holler. I loves me a black man because he is strong, he is determined, and he is my mandingo. But I wonder sometimes, because your real feelings for me, you just won't show. I loves me a black man, for he is a provider, no matter how he goes about doing it. He and he alone has the weight of the world on his shoulders and has to put up with all kinds of discrimination and stereotypical shit.
Come on, speak on it.
I loves me a black man, for he is the sun, the moon, the stars, the mountains, and the sea.
Yes.
I'm a black woman, Mother Earth. If you look deep enough, it's obvious in me. I love me a black man. Because without him, I just wouldn't be. Because God saw fit that from man, he would create me. I love me a black man. Even though there are so many things that you do wrong. Ooh, but you must be doing something right. For so many women to be writing all these love songs. I loves me a black man. Even though your existence is predestined with struggles, trials, and strife, I love me some you and couldn't go on without you in my life. I loves me a black man because without him, I could not be. For it was a black man that first loved my mother to create me. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I loves me a black man from now until the end of days.
Y'all better make some noise for her.
So we can find you on social media.
Oh, it's Chris Kimbrough on, is this my whole name, Chris Kimbrough, on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all of that.
And is this your first time in Hot Sauce Poetry?
It is.
Give it up! You did amazing.
She did amazing. Listen, I love that piece because you know what? Sometimes we need to just honor our black men. Sometimes we need to just show them some love and some respect because the world can be so cold. And so that piece right there, not just as a mother of a son, but just as someone who also loves black men, I love that piece because it's powerful. And I want them to know we see you beyond what society tries to paint you as. We see you as the good fathers that you are, the good providers that you are, the confidants that you are. Because see, when I get with black men, I don't have to worry about being nobody but me. Because they love me just for who I am.
Yeah.
So,
Black King.
okay, you better say that, Janelle.
Yes.
Tell us something about how much you love a black king.
I love a black king so much. No, I'm not gonna tell y'all.
Listen.
A lot. Okay, let me tell you. I used to be so boy crazy.
Girl, listen, I'm like little Kim. Push me to the limits. Get my feelings in it. Okay.
It was up and it's stuck. Or whatever Cardi B said.
Oh my goodness. So we gonna keep this open mic list coming. If y'all ready for the next artist, can I hear you say, oh yeah?
Oh yeah!
Janelle, who we got coming to the stage next?
Well, I don't know why somebody looking lost. I think we got Mr. Double A. He been giving up. He been the DJ. He been going out. Double A, come on.
Make him feel welcome as he comes to the stage. Because this is a safe place. Let's do this.
Come on, Double A.
I call him the enforcer, Double A.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, these are just like snippets of songs I've been doing. I'm doing a little snippet for time limit purposes. So this one, I made this one because I'm thinking, if I see this one lady I'm into, I'm like, damn, I want to get to know her. I want to get to know her.
Double A single, y'all, if anybody interested.
Double A my initials. AA, baby.
All right.
It's divine intervention. It's a sign.
Get this song going.
What's going on? You doing all right? Oh, I gotta show you something.
And my job she coming, or cough she stunning, eyes locked she or this woman can't know her, eyes like voice relaxing, just get joy, get so happy and hopefully, yes I truly gladly Little combos we mingle. I want she's single. I know she good people. For her is this jingle. I can't get off my mind. She's so beautiful and kind. Want us to go and get that line. It's cool to just be friends, just wanna know in the end. Wanna hang out, don't know when, just need a paper and pen. Give her a hand to lend, ask her how she been. Gotta make a move so I don't regret it then. I just wanna know you, we'll be friends some more. I just wanna know you, I'll be there for. I just wanna know you, I just wanna know you. I just wanna know you, I just wanna know you. Imagine on the good day, hang by the lake, strive for life, take a break as the sunshine rays. Maybe we eating the cake, something good to make, something I dream of just before I wake. Screw those trash men, alright, they'll never treat a woman right. Always trying to pick fights, where I'm playing every sight. Corny stuff that just ruins life. We're just trying to enjoy things, the things we like. Hey, I just want to see how wonderful it can be to chill, just relax and enjoy what is happy. Hopefully the weather won't be crappy. We just seem to be chatty. In the end, girl, I just want you to be happy. I just want to know you, whether be friends or more. I just want to know you, I'll be there for. I just want to know you. I just want to know you. I just want to know you. Alright, that's just a little snippet. That's from my EP on SoundCloud, Great Power, Great Responsibility. And speaking of, I have a little something special. This will be a little I got a question, or actually two questions. How many of y'all met your heroes? And how many of you are into comic books?
Woohoo! Yeah.
Any hands? Open secret, I am.
Comment.
Right here. My
That's
hero,
awesome.
the year and a half before he passed away, Mr. Stan Lee. This one is dedicated to him. Let me get this. So the story is, I met him a year and a half before he passed away. So we're all waiting in line. Staff comes out. You already meet Stan Lee? I'm like, yeah! And then all of a sudden, like, he comes out going, and then I'm just like, ah! Yeah. This is just the first verse from this one. Over the silence. Oh, that fell. Who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite superhero?
Iron Man.
All of my favorite.
I'm a little kid and I'm reading about you. You inspired me to live and you made me choose to be the hero whether I win or lose. Dressing in the costume is so cool. Spider-Man, Hulk, Daredevil, X-Men, they inspire me to be the best man. What is life without the heroes? Inspired by the paintings in the murals. Us comic book geeks may be seen as weirdos, but I can say we are more than zero. Heroes, you know, we don't need to be perfect, but we do is right, and that is worth it. Great power, great responsibility. Thank you for the amazing memories. Great power, great responsibility. Thank you for the amazing memories. All right, last one. So, I got a little story to say for this one. So, I played music for two well-known artists. One was guitar, the other was piano. The guitar one, I covered this song by You might know him as Heidi Klum's ex-husband, Seal. So yeah, so I tagged him on Instagram. Like, I covered this song for you, and he liked it. He put like the fire emoji. You know, whenever I run to Heidi Klum, I'm like, ha! I play guitar for your ex-husband. How dare you divorce him? The next one, the other artist. Well, once upon a time, not too long ago, my slick Rick impression. I was like a virtual meet and greets with this one person. It was December 2020, the height of the pandemic, by the way. And I played a little piano for her because I showed her. It was a virtual meet and greet. She goes by many names: Vocal Bible, Cinderella, Mo to the E to the Brandy. So I did a little remix to the song I Want to Be Down. I want to be down, but just for the crowd, for myself and my loved ones. I sign to get around. They ask me where I'm from. I'm from that Chi-Town, yay ho, watch the throne. I'm coming for the crown. I'm different like genuine, just for your mind. Ask me what I am. Hey, I'm one of a kind. I be like Chris Pine, captain of the Enterprise. All I know, the limit is the sky. I come in what? I come in peace. I aim to be what? I aim to be unique. To the top I creep. Like TLC, my goal's to what? My goal's to achieve. Don't smash my mouth, I'm just a believer. I am a dreamer, I am an achiever. COVID can't hold me, I have no fever. Got to learn to follow to be a leader. I want to be down to reach my goals. I want to be down to help my soul. Hands up! I want to be down to the top I go. I want to be down, just so you know. I want to be down to reach my goals. I want to be down to help my soul. I want to be down to the top I go. I want to be down, just so you know. Music's my life, like Mary J. Blige. I know for sure this is a ride. What do I see? I see a sign. This is my moment to shine. The talent is attached, just like glue. I make it very soon. I make this music straight from my room. Quest I love, straight from the roots. Success I reach, I got to have it. Since I am, it's surely a habit. Something's wrong, expect the gadget. Come just to live lavish. I'm going crazy, just like CeeLo. Maybe I'm the one, just like Neo. The world is changing, as we know. Save the day, a superhero. I want to be down to reach my goals. I want to be down to help my soul. I want to be down to the top I go. I want to be down, just so you know. I want to be down to reach my goals. I want to be down to help my soul. I want to be down to the top I go. I want to be down, just so you know.
All right now.
Give it up for Double A.
Double A, you never told us who your favorite superhero was.
He's on my shirt. He's in red.
Spider-Man?
The other one.
Iron Man?
Hey, Dakota, be spread that
He
mic.
was played by Ben Affleck.
I don't know.
Daredevil.
Listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I just started getting into Marvel, y'all, since my son, because I never watched those. I was never really into that, but ever since I had a son, honey, I've been Spider-Man, Iron Man, Hulk out, okay? It's crazy at my house. I'm like, what is going on? I be trying to understand, but all I know is I like Iron Man because I like gadgets, so. But anyways, so y'all make some noise one more time for Double A. Hey, hold on, Double A, because you got me wanting to hear my song. I low-key ain't heard that song. I want to be down. Play that real quick, because I'm feeling it now. I want to be down.
Anthony, we got it. We know.
How many of y'all want to be down with the wrong person, baby? Thank you, Jesus. He delivers. He delivers. He's a deliverer. He is a deliverer. some true religion.
Are you kidding?
All he could afford was some McDonald's. I don't know what he was doing.
What?
And then I got me some true religions and had him buy me some Jordans and I look so stupid. It wasn't my look. I'm sorry. I was like, what's up? Looking stupid.
Oh
But yeah.
my
But he was
God.
that kind of guy that I wanted to make a move on, y'all. Hey, turn that up a little bit. Come on. That's my jam. I don't know about y'all. Hey. Where the ladies that wanted to be down before? Stop trying to front. Y'all know y'all want to be down with him once at a time. Now y'all trying to front and stuff. I want to be down.
My God. You gotta be
I
kidding.
want to be down with you. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I had a moment. It took me back. It took me back to 2010. So, y'all, we gonna keep this open mic list going. We had somebody else come up in the spot. He getting ready to come up here and bless the mic. But before we do, Janelle, let's check their temperature one more time.
All right. So, where the South Side at? Okay, so where the West Side? Anybody from the North Side? Okay.
East side, where you at?
Okay.
She over there on Essex.
I'm talking in LG Hypo. Okay.
Girl, next up. Nah.
So when I say hot sauce, y'all, everybody, so we all together, we can all say poetry. Hot sauce.
Poetry.
Hot sauce.
Poetry.
Wake up, y'all. Come on. Hot sauce.
Poetry.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now we got them turned up, Janelle. Let's do this.
We gotta be all the way turned up for Anointed One. Give it up. Anointed One.
Thank y'all.
Takes a lot of courage to get up here. Keep clapping it up.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Chicago?
What up?
Y'all gotta pray for me while I'm on the stage. Been a lot going on the last 4 hours. But had to take my time going down Western. Car went out. But thank God I found the parts myself. Got a meeting tomorrow on the council. God told me don't cancel. So I got a lot going on, y'all. I'm blessed to be here. Ain't y'all blessed to be on tonight?
Yeah.
I don't need a mic. Speak loud.
Go ahead.
It's a new piece I wrote. This piece is called Neighbor. Today we live in a society where we're supposed to be living together. We're supposed to be praying together. We're supposed to be fasting together. But today, our society on today has been broken. Broken. People walking out their doors, looking at each other, up and down, mean-money each other. Today is a day that we need to celebrate our life and stop looking at each other. When you look out the door, you see yourself. You're looking next door, looking at that person, Today we need to focus on each other. Our neighborhood have changed. You have the north side looking like downtown. Also, you have the south side looking raggedy. But today is our day. We need to change ourselves. We need to look within ourselves and know who we are. A lot of us that's sitting here today is wondering, why is Anointed One saying this speech? I come to let you know today, you need to wake up and smell the coffee. Sometimes us walking out our door
don't know which way to turn, going to that block, going to this block, but not looking at your own block. A lot of people right now looking at each other, mean-mugging each other, instead of trying to say, how you doing? How are you doing? What is your name? It's time for us to say our name on our own block. It's time for us to stand up on our own block, on our own 2 feet, and know that it's our hood. We have to fight back for the truth. Stop waiting on the alderman. Stop waiting on the state rep to do what we have to do for our community. This is our block. This is our hood. Gangbangers standing on the corner, wondering what to do. The problem is you. You are the problem. You are the problem that needs to be knocked on the door. You need to knock on your own door and knock on your own heart. A lot of people right now looking at each other up and down, mean-mugging each other up and down, that don't know the facts behind they block. It's time out for us choosing these wanna-call people to fight in our community and be our aldermen, be our state rep, and be our senators. It's time for us to be the senator and the state rep and the alderman on our own block. It's time for us to stand up on our block. Get the young boys to school. Get the young boys to the programs. Our program starts at home. A lot of us have lost ourselves in our own home. A lot of us have lost ourselves in our own home because we go to church every day. But when we get home, it's a new day. When we get home, it's a new house.
Come on.
We're not focused on the home. The home is the sacred place that God will come into the life and come into yourself and be reborn into your life. But a lot of people have lost their home, have lost faith in God, but don't know what is going on the block. What's going on the block is you have lost control of yourself and not believing who God is. I come to let you know that God is a way maker out of no way. He's a Prince of Peace and a Lord of Lords. He's a God that will sit high and he's a God that looks low. Somebody don't know God. Right now somebody don't know God. But I come to let you know that your block is knocking on your door. You need to knock back on the door and you need to know who God is. You need to stand on your block. You need to be an alderman for your streets and you need to know who God is. Somebody need to know who their neighbor is. Our neighborhoods have changed. I was just driving down in my Uber. One of the young ladies that north side look better than the south side. The north side look better than the west side. Why is that? It's not Lori Lightfoot. It's not the state representatives. It's not the senators. And it's definitely not the government. It's yourself. Not waking up your hood for who? For yourself and for your children. Your children scared to walk outside and scared to go to this block, go to that block. It's time out for that. A lot of us right now are community advocates, are going to this block because it was a shooting over there. Going to that block because things are going on over there. No, that's the wrong idea. I come to let you know right now, an advocate will fight for the community state to state and on each block. It's time out for the bull crap. It's time for us to fight back right now. Fight back for Chicago. Fight back for every city and every block that's going on in our community. It's time for us to knock back to the door. The door will open if you just knock. Because God said if you knock, he will make what? He will make what?
The way out of nowhere.
The way out of nowhere. That's that peace. The neighbor is for our city.
All right.
and she like, huh?
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring up Sharice. So for every pain, there is a purpose. Losing a baby brother at age 6, I picked up a pen and I started creating my first poem, Weeping Willow. In the pen, Sharice found that writing was therapeutic, so no matter what she's been through, she created pieces of poetry in her story to either heal herself or others. And now she's working on creating a legacy to bless others with art therapy. Give it up. Art therapy. So by creating art in many forms for every pain, there is a purpose. And hers is to humbly share her gift and expressions in poetry. She is about to burn the stage down, so you know what? I hope y'all got the fire extinguisher. I hope y'all are ready for Miss Sharice. Give it up for her speaker!
Let's go, Sharice. Y'all, she fire.
I'm a dime diva, aka it won't win. I'm a top-notch chick and I'm getting it in. I say money over fellas cause I'm into win. Forget a fast-side chick for more than a 10. Hi, I'm Sharice.
Alright.
And welcome to Lyrical Lyricist, Lyricize Lyrically. I don't write poems, I write epics that lingers through your soul and make you feel helpless because I'm a poetess. I can make the words pierce deep through your soul. And for those who got cancer, I've got the cure. Trust me, my words will endure and purify one's soul. See, I'm a lyricist. I spoke the rhymes like a few times a week, so for all your haters that been hating on me, trust me, I got something deep. Even if you don't write poetry, trust me, I can make you lyrical, lyricist, lyricize lyrically.
Alright.
I don't think when I write, I let the ink bleed onto the paper. I let the words sink deep into the pages. Come up with rhymes that'll last the ages, cause I'm hot and you're what I call forsaken. Lyrical is what you call good eating. You see, the words that I beat into one's mind develops into others over time. Trust me, I'm gonna shine cause I'm like the sun when it rises. And my words being so super powerful, I can feed 2 million starving kids over in Somalia. Cause my words just that powerful. See, kids, see how lyrics says and I hypnotize one's mind. See, my words are like church, they baptize. See, they baptize when you used to the heavenly skyline. I know you feeling me spiritually, cause I'm a poetess and I take this seriously. Trying to bring you closer to God, cause I take this seriously. Game recognized, game, I'm a poetess. And I lyrical lyricist, lyricize lyrically.
Yes, ma'am.
This next piece is dedicated to all of my melanated queens. It's called Exceptional Woman. Dark am I, yet lovely. I am dark but beautiful. I am very dark but lovely. I am black but comely. O daughters of Jerusalem.
Let's go.
Dark like the tents of Kedar, like the 10 curtains of Solomon. I am an exceptional woman, shaken, brittle, smooth, and renewed. Losing tries to surround me, but because I am clothed with strength and dignity, I'm just too fierce for defeat. Escaping the man-made image of whom I'm supposed to be, once caught up in the extended hair, the glossy lip, and being a size 2. I'm just so tired of looking for affection, trying to seek a connection with the wrong crew, but then I finally realized the truth, that it's me, oh Lord, it is me, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, it is me, standing in need of a spiritual affair with you. See, there were many mothers before me who planted the seed, but the legacy I want to leave is all up to me. It may not be in the clasp of my hands nor the stumps of my feet, but it's within the virtue that lies deep within me. Therefore, I am forever grateful unto thee. For favor is deceitful, beauty is vain. I am a woman who fears the Lord. I am exceptional, so I shall be praised. I am an exceptional woman, exceptionally. Exceptional woman, that's me.
All right.
This next piece, I'm going to bring it back. So I'm going to holiday, but I brought it some presents since. It's called Broken Dreams. Here we go. These ominous clouds have no bounds, and I thought I was floating on cloud 9. Living the American dream, living this American lifestyle, but fear then tries to consume me like a tsunami paralyzing. As the darkness of America's past brings up the fearsome melody, strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. There's no longer blood on the leaves. I now see blood on the city streets. Strange fruit laying in the poplar streets. My fellow brothers and sisters' blood cries out loud to me, bellowing, petitioning for me to seek justice for thee. Hair raised and whispers from the blood on the city streets. There's no longer black bodies blowing in the southern breeze, but black bodies shrieking, gasping for air, saying I can't breathe because of a chokehold or a knee. North, west, south, or easterly, there's no longer strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. Right now as we speak, there's strange fruit laying in the poplar streets. Black bodies ravaged by bullets and police brutality. This cannot be reality. I surrender all to thee as the tears stain my cheeks while I continuously hear the words in my head reverberating. Hands up, don't shoot. What's this rhetoric? It's either me or you. When it comes to God, there is no black or blue. Every day I awake, my blue skies pivot to gray. Every time I see another innocent black face taken away, there's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. In the words of Langston Hughes, what happens to a dream deferred, this pain and hurt, I can no longer ignore because the agony that is etched on others' faces, I felt it before theirs. No longer black bodies blowing in the southern breeze. Right now I see black bodies laying in the city streets, ravaged by bullets and police brutality. This cannot be reality. This is our new reality. Welcome to the island of America's broken dreams. This next piece is called Still King. No matter what you go through, always remember Jesus of peace. After all, Jesus is still King. Dear God, there are tragedies happening every day. The enemy is trying to attack me in every way. The works of Satan is to corrupt all you've created by destroying it. However, I must stand tall, be strong, and never give up. Jesus is still King. God, you clearly have a plan for me, but the enemy is trying to detour me. However, I won't stop fighting. Jesus is still King. When the clouds around me are looming, stress I feel, depression is real, and I can't fight back the tears. I just want to disappear because the man that murdered my father won't do a year. Jesus is still King. The detective said case closed, but I want justice for my father to be served. However, I was constantly ignored. Jesus is still King. Every time I saw my father's murderer, I was infuriated, seething with hatred, but then God, he whispered, vengeance is mine. I'm a child of God. I had to remember not to allow my flesh to be triggered. As the Holy Spirit whispered to me that scripture, I then became convicted. I dropped to my knees, asking the Lord to save me. Oh God, please deliver me. Jesus is still King. Jesus has delivered me. I now have perfect peace, a testimony. Even though sometimes the pain still runs deep, his love never fails. It's everlasting. And overall, Jesus is still King. This next piece surrounds around mental illness, and it's called Bag Lady. This is her story. Look at me. I'm not the woman I was brought up to be. I belong to a prominent family, but along the way, a few things have happened to me. But who are you to judge me? You can't judge a book by its cover because you don't know my story. 2 years ago, graduated from high school on my way to college to get some post-secondary knowledge. Full ride scholarship on the swim team. Well on my way to achieve my Olympic dreams. But one day I went to a party and someone spiked my drink. Suddenly I couldn't think. Looming all around me, panic, fear, anxiety. My once proud parents abandoned me. My church family are gingerly walking past me, lightly whispering when all the time I'm thinking, save me, pray for me. These bags I carry are what I used to be. Beautiful, artsy, chic. This other bag I carry is peace. Lost in a world, life with no journey. That is why I'm asking the Lord to please, please save me, because I no longer want to be this bag lady. This last piece is Angelique's favorite. It's got the label. It's the funny one. So here we go. Ladies, I met this cute guy at the club. Shorty was a thug. He started talking about what he had and what he did. I turned him around twice, uncapped the lid. I looked at the label. Shorty was disabled. He had 2 baby mamas, which was too much drama. He been in jail more than twice. Now that's nothing nice. He actually thought he was gonna be with me. I closed my eyes and I counted 3. 1, 2, 3. When I looked at the label, what he thought I didn't see. Shorty was a scrub and he thought that I was the one to fall in love. Ooh, I met this beautiful dude at the show while I was kicking it with my girls. I mean, ladies, he was light, bright, and beautiful. Now, that's my type of brother. He started running at the mouth, talking about this, yabbity-yabbing about that. Then I looked behind this cutie's back and said, woman beater, mistreater, no type of preservative. Wherever you move, he'll find out where you live. Now, how about that? Don't you wish this label came on every man's back?
Right.
Met a thug at the club. Shorty was a scrub. I met this light, bright, beautiful brother at the show. I told Shorty he gotta go. I met this chocolate sexy dude. Shorty turned out to be a crew. Didn't have to find that out for myself. The label told me so on his back and said, stuck up, snotty crew. Watch out, he's bisexual. He'll come after your dude. Oops, Bobby, he wants you now. Wait a minute, some things are crossed out because Shorty's confused. The last cutie I met was spicy. Caliente. Super hot and super freak. Boy, was I in for a treat. I was in his bedroom watching TV. Wow. Shorty started kissing all over me. I pulled him close. I looked at his back. It said caution in big, bold words. Spicy, spicy, hot, hot, hot. Dude is burning and you're not. I looked at the label on his back. And just for your sake of mine, please look for the label on every dude's back. Thank you.
Y'all better clap it up for Cherie. Okay, that was caliente. And I never get tired of that because, listen, sometimes I really do wish that these men came with labels like the nutrition facts, honey, because people be sending their representatives and it be everything be great. You be like, oh my goodness, he's the one. Honey, 2 months later, you're done. Okay? Because there be a lot going on. People be pretending to be something that they're not. So you really do got to vet these people and don't rush into relationships because it's real out here. Now, before we move on, I do got to get some more information. So, Sharice, where can we find you?
Facebook.
What's your name on Facebook?
All Dogged Up Boo.
All Dogged Up Boo. Make sure y'all follow her. She is a poet. She has a book coming out. And what's the title of your book? Because it's a tongue twister, y'all, and I love when she say it. What's the title of your book?
Lyrical, lyricist, lyricized, lyrically.
I love that title, honey. I can't say it, but I love it. Because I'm going to let her say it. But, you know, like, honestly and truly, she came up here and she gave me life. And that was my first time hearing y'all, Jesus, he's still King, peace. And I don't know about y'all, but that gave me life because, see, there's so much happening in the world around us. But when you recognize that Jesus is still King and you recognize that it don't matter what's happening in this natural realm, he got you and he knows what's happening. So I'm just thankful, and that honestly made my night because I've been facing a lot of different different things outside of these, poetry streets. And I just have to remind myself that Jesus is still king. He ain't forgot about me, honey. And if he said it, I believe it. I know I'm going to walk into prosperity. I know I'm going to walk into wealth, honey. I'm a future millionaire, y'all. Listen, this might be, y'all see me pulling up in my Hyundai today, but I might be in that Maserati next year, okay? Don't play with me. So we getting ready to keep this open mic list going. Yes, Poetry Soul Child. You know I speak those things that aren't as if they are, honey. $1 in my account, baby. Okay. We have another dynamic feature coming to the stage. I want to hear y'all say King Energy. So we getting ready to bring up this king. I'm super excited. His name is Jay. And let me tell you something. He has been doing poetry. Can you turn me down a little bit on the background music? He has been doing poetry actually for 15 years. So you know he's better than this. He's going to come up and really give us that fire. I'm super excited. And what inspired him to do poetry is he has a love for wordplay, metaphors, and debate tournaments. So, honey, I don't know about y'all, but if you ever been in a debate tournament, you know you gotta come with straight facts. So this brother is educated, okay? So we go. He's also, when it comes to what he's proud of, he's proud to represent the black culture through the area of poetry. So he said power to the people, baby. He's black and he's proud. Listen, say it loud. No, okay. So, and then also, in terms of where he sees himself in the next 5 years, he sees himself doing amazing things. Some of his hobbies consist of barbering, music, and food. So I want y'all to make some noise for the one, the only, Jason! Where he at? Oh, here he comes. Y'all better clap it up for him when he comes to the stage. Because listen, he said he's black and he's proud, honey. I'm feeling that.
How y'all feel? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I don't do the music DJ. Good job, brother. You killed it. So look, with the debate tournaments, right? I used to go to a middle school on the west side of Chicago, west side.
West side in the building.
Calhoun, west side.
West side.
School. It
I
was,
hear you, brother.
Directly adjacent to a place called Maryland House, and there was a library teacher at my school. I was in like 6th grade, named Miss Dorsey. She would always drag me out of the classroom while the rest of the kids was in recess. She would have me regurgitate and memorize other people's work, and then we would go and take those poems to debate tournaments. So like I would take the poem you just did, memorize it, then I would go perform it somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And then as long as like they were like real typical about like lines missed or how well you performed it, that was how they judged you. And so when I went to high school, I just was like, well man, I spent all these years learning other people's material and, you know what I'm saying, performing their art. And how about let's just give my own art. So that's how poetry manifested for me. And I've been a part of hot sauce poetry, man, since like back in the day. Articulate used to do a set on 16th and Casa on the west side. And started out in a venue much like this. Man, just to see it come 13 years later, it's just dope. Hope something I say tonight is encouraging. I know sometimes you wonder if this the best life gets. My grandmama once told me Jesus be on the main line, but at the same time, I see my poverty-stricken brothers on the same grind, and I wonder, Joe, at times if this hustle life is just too legit to quit. The plot thickens. Ice glistens off the sun rays. $1,000 chains like lynch ropes used to maintain the slave trade. We gang bang 4 different sets under the same name. Wonder why it's hard to maintain the hustle. Too much baby fat and not enough rustle. Need more leaders and less muscle. We beefing, so let's tussle. Keep the mind state. Eager to see my guard like a blind date, cause my ghetto superstars hang out in local bars. Cause real fame is just too far to reach for. So rather than ride the wave like a beach board, they'd rather stand by the seashore tanning. Pelly, Echo, name Brandon, whole lot of kicking it, but not enough planning. These be divine words. At times it's hard to find words. I've cried words like water from levees that broke the spine nerves of a nation. Every Every day building constant frustration. Man, I'm far from complacent. I got one shot, I can't waste it. No stage name, please. Just call me Jason. Got your mind straight tripping off the articulation.
Let's go.
I've been contemplating if this poet should retire. It'd be hard not to write when you got words burning up inside you. Want my name mentioned next to Martin, Malcolm, and Elijah. Like the ass, but I can do it long as my focus don't expire.
Let's go. All right.
And I spit with much desire. Hope these lyrics take me higher. You the sweetest thing since Krispy Kreme and cups of apple cider. Plus you covered in the blood of a crucified Messiah. You young, black, and gifted like the prophet Jeremiah. Say I think he better, he's a liar. Leave him flat like a tire. Jay bring heat like girls in seats sitting under head.
All right.
I'm a writer. Living in a world of mumbling chatter around a bunch of metaphors with no subject matter. To me, the subject matters.
Read one.
That's why the kid is never front. But in the past, man, poets hate to see me coming. Spitting bad words with adverbs, but they ain't saying nothing. I'm a product of the poisonous environment I was raised in. Physically free, but mentally it appears my people caged in. Go to church weekly, I heard a man named Jesus save sins, and I'ma praise his name until the day's end. Plus I roll with brave men, packaged in the same skin. Temporary pleasure don't equal permanent engagements. Man, this piece is blazing. I should probably stop right now. In this for the soul kiss, I represent Chi-Town.
Come on.
Yes.
This right here be the skin I was born in. No options, no warning. Like God dipped me in chocolate, put hope in my pocket, and said, that's the race you join. I wonder what he was thinking that morning. That my name would make his to-do list. Foolish to think that I would be anything less than great. I'm a black man with black feet and black hands. A black grandma, I'm a black dad. They want to convince me, though, that black's bad. That's sad and even more so unfamiliar. Last thing I knew bad and black was Michael Jackson and Thriller. Maybe even Muhammad Ali with his gloves on, getting his thug on against Foreman in Manila. But other than that,
Well,
the ridiculous fact is that we not all killers and drug dealers.
that's right.
So sick of being reduced to fish fries and chicken dinners. Scared to wear my hoodie with swag because a cop with a badge might kill us for just once. I wish they get to know the real us. See the promise in this brown shade. I never viewed it as a downgrade, but a crown laid upon a few of the chosen, the broken. 4,000 of my people left for dead in the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. I know it's thought-provoking, but I be king. I be king like my checker made it to your side of the board.
Okay.
They won't report. Choose to ignore that I be so much more than some rim-spinning Timberland purchaser. Man, I be nurturer. My family backbone with a fitted cap on. 100% pure man, no strap on. I be a god in Robin jeans. I had too many cocktails to be rewind. I be king.
Yes.
Right?
All right.
Like my checker made it to your side of the board. But they won't report, choose to ignore it. And I be so much more than some rim-spinning Timberland purchaser. I be nurturer. My family backbone with a fitted cap on. Sometimes a fitted cap on, 100% pure man, no strap on. I be a god in Robin jeans, so dipped in collard greens.
All right.
I be a god in Robin jeans. You ever have some collard greens?
Yes.
So dipped in collard greens. I be the peace that calmest things. I fall asleep to the bombest dreams. I be king.
Well,
I'm still a poet with a riddle. And I'm also Trayvon with his Skittles. I'm the thief when I speak. I be king, often a poet with a riddle. This skin also be Trayvon with his Skittles. I'm the thief when I speak that believed in God in the middle. I remember it was two thieves, right?
That's right.
I'm the one believed in God in the middle. I'm both black and beautiful. Every scar to my cuticle, spitting bars for years, but to some of y'all, I'm new.
Come on.
Room so flooded with black beauty. Figured I'd tell you. Black woman, you're the closest thing to God that my eyes have ever seen before. Although I appreciate your beauty, it is so much more the combination of your inner strength and your innocence that moved me to write this.
come on.
And although your emotions be up and down like a light switch, seem like the longer that your days get,
Come on.
I'm amazed every day at the faith and courage that you fight with, sister, you deserve an Oscar. Yeah, your smile bears more healing than the palms of $1 million.
Come on.
Somewhere there's a star jealous of your shine. A nickel in a piggy bank envious of your dime. A photographer whose camera has yet to capture a shot more divine than you.
Yeah.
This piece is well past due. Even more than that is critical. It's about time that the black men in your life let you know that you are so much more than your physical.
Come on.
Well,
Any brother that can't see past your hips and your past is probably pitiful. I know you tired of it.
Let's go.
Well,
Fed up with the hey little mama boos and babies, Joe. This mess is crazy.
Sir.
Out of our own mouths, we degrade you daily, and yet you still find strength to lace your boots and raise our baby.
Come on.
Hold the fort down while your man's away in armies and navies. Sister, you are amazing. From Harriet to Rosa Parks, the building of your structure is even more amazing than that of Noah's Ark. And sister, I know it's hard, but I ain't the only one praying for you. So is God.
Yeah.
well,
So I'm gonna need you to hold your head up higher than it ever was. The fact that we need black women is more evident than OJ's leather glove. That's the point in this piece when I felt like I had said enough, only to realize it was some broken souls that I still hadn't touched. So I didn't write a love poem, instead spit inspiration for you to hold on. Your physical is weak, but I swear your spirit, man, is so strong. Damn, we've done you so wrong. Hard to fathom how you go on. I pray to God this poem be the rod and staff that you can hold on. I know you're tired and your heart hurts. Girl, I came to tell you on your worst day, you're sweeter than a starburst. I know you're sexy in
All
your
right
jeans.
now.
I know you're sexy in your jeans. I want to
Let's
see your
go.
stars first.
well,
You be the star on my side like a pair of Converse. I know it's sick. Let's go.
Let's go.
yes.
I said, I know you tired and your heart hurts. I came to tell you, you be the star on my side like a pair of Converse.
Let's go. Come on.
I know it seems like you've been searching for your king. Steady finding dudes with bling, but not an ounce of self-esteem. Whole lot of nice things, but don't know how to treat a queen. So you done given up on brothers and all the challenges we bring. But I've seen real men change when sisters stay by their side. We have a whole different look, like a car took the pimp my ride.
One of them. That's right.
Hardcore on our surface, but we be so broken inside. Be the first one to admit, and we need you to survive.
We need you all.
I need some lash money now. I have my lashes on.
I'm gonna do one.
Come on.
I didn't know if y'all was ready for the next act.
No, come on. What's wrong with you?
Loaded, man.
Okay,
Loaded. You're fully loaded.
yes, man, so these kids, I heard like it's a lot going on in our city, right?
Yeah.
Whole lot.
Craziness, right? When I was coming up, they was like killing over these shoes right here. They just shoes. But like the Jordan phenomenon took over. And I remember being like 18, 19 years old, just really felt like I needed to say something about it. So I said, they stood in line for them. Rain pouring, but raindrops won't stop the onslaught as they flock to the front of the line. Shorty say she wear 5 and boys. Finding joy in other shoe lovers that glue dozens of new hundreds on foot apparel, unaware though that they don't really care about her dress code. Too lazy to make new shoes, just covers on old ones, call them retros. Watch her let go of her fortune like dreams no longer tangible. What an animal this industry is. Got us convinced that footwear is more important than where we go. So we flow into the malls by the masses, unaware that the masters behind the madness only manage to manufacture 15 pair per store. So now from at least 10 customers, you finna get 15 swears or more. Her frustration bill. The looks healed, they'd all be dead men. Got her standing empty-handed with an outfit and a handbag, but the Jordans that she came for no longer in her plans, and she pissed off like Rick Ross getting compared to Criss Cross. The store manager tried to calm her. She like, brother, get lost. This cost me a whole lot more than some cash. I've been standing here for hours watching time pass. She bats her eyelash, neck rolling, attitude swollen like bunions on top of toes after a game of bowling. Picture the eyes rolling, she losing control. All for a shoe with a soul, she losing her soul. Shorty was hood. The Jordans took her hood stock up. So she went around from Nike Town to Foot Locker. might have diagnosed her expression as just another form of impulse aggression. Leaving out without the mics though, not even a question. Reaching up first past the lip gloss to the Smith and the West End. Teaching a lesson. Poor dead that they were read the next morning. All for him, But I ain't gonna leave y'all with that. I feel good. Yeah, I feel good.
That's good.
Nothing's gonna stand in my way. Yeah, I got a few bills due. Lost a few friends too. By His grace, nothing's gonna ruin my day. It's like I just feel good. Yep, I feel good. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. Yeah, I got a few bills due. Lost a few friends too. By His grace, nothing's gonna ruin my day. It's like I just feel good. Temper tantrums are common now. Life is moving fast. It's hard trying to slow it down. Too many shorties growing up without their fathers round. The preachers and our leaders begging us to put the bottles down. Leave the weed alone. Say no to drugs. But man, our neighborhoods are liquor stores and social clubs. So many closed folks, it's hard to find an open hug. I'm trying to figure, man, which day did we let go of love?
Right.
But my hope is up. I got a humble heart. Focused on my finish, despite a struggle start. I'm far from an active fam, just want to play my part. And by the grace of my moms, I swear I didn't start. The funny part is money's hard to get the right way. So from sunrise, these young guys are slanging nightly. Man, I've been searching for a metaphor to spit politely that say success ain't accomplished lightly. I know it's kind of frightening. The constant struggle for a way to survive. Employment rate steady dropping while the poverty rise. Lost my best friend, didn't get a chance to say bye. But today I got my faith in the sky, and man, I just feel good. Yep, I feel good. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. Yeah, I got a few bills due. Lost a few friends too. By His grace, nothing's gonna ruin my day. I swear I just feel good. I'm amazed at all the obstacles that try to knock me down, but failure is impossible. I'm heating mics, watch them melt just like a popsicle. I want to quit so many times, but failure isn't optional. Got too much to live for. A whole slew of goals. They set the standards high. I'm on my tippy toes. Plus I got wicked flows. I'm sick of those that's tricking dough, slapping fives and getting high up in their videos. This is how the story really goes. We really pole, but hard times got us chasing bling and silly dough. I love my city though, from downtown to the hood. And today, y'all, I just feel good.
All right.
Yep, I feel good. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. Yeah, I got a few bills due. Lost a few friends too. By His grace, nothing's gonna ruin my day. It's like I just feel good. Thank y'all so much for having me today. You can find me on Instagram at JCut6, JAYCUTS6. I'm also a barber. I'm in seminary too. Don't matter, this cheese turn water to wine. Fridays. But yeah, man, we grown, we developing, we learning. Good to have y'all here and enjoy the show.
Give it up for Jason. You know what? I want to know what was in his cup. We was having a debate earlier about tequila, Hennessy. That looked like some dark back there. So don't forget to go and visit the bar. You know, we still got our 4 p.m. shots if you don't want to drink liquor, but we also got our 4 a.m. shots if you want to get lit. So I told y'all that I was gonna have a question for y'all because y'all just was hooked on phonics, giving us all the answers. And the question is, do you know who wrote the book Milk and Honey? Does anybody know? Anybody? Okay. Aha, I got y'all. It was Rupi Kaur. Okay, she wrote Milk and Honey. It came out a few years ago. But up next, we are gonna go ahead and bring up our next feature. He is going to turn you up because it seems like y'all sleep. Wake up! I say hot poetry, hot sauce, hot sauce. Give it up for Sean Black. Bio. I was like, wait, I forgot to give the bio. Hold on, Sean. Let me rewind.
We want it back.
Just a little bit.
927.
Okay, so Sean has been playing the guitar for 17 years. He started playing after and enduring a series of traumatic events that effectively cleaved his heart in twain. Having a humbling Doc Strange moment, it's not about you, that's what he said. He realized that he was responsible for his own actions and holding himself accountable. And he bridges the gap between heaven and earth. In Sean's sorrow, salvation became tangible. His purpose now is to live according to the fullness of the gospel, in hopes of inspiring repentance and aiding others who seek the mercy of the Lord. Welcome, Sean Black. A black king, I may add.
What's up, man? Look at this, man.
All right, as he's setting up everyone, we are going to be sending out some envelopes. I do want you guys to pay attention to these envelopes. Yes, you can put a donation in there, but no, seriously, put a donation in there. But also, more importantly, we want your feedback. We want to know what you liked about the show, what you didn't like about the show. Because guess what? If y'all don't come out, we don't have a show. So we want to know, what did you like? What did you enjoy? So please give us your honest feedback as these envelopes come by. And also, don't be afraid to put a little donation in. As y'all know, Articulate has been doing this for 13 years. Can y'all clap it up for Articulate real quick? Because we got to clap it up for her just for a second. She loves to stay humble, and that's what I love about her. You know, she don't really talk and boast herself up a lot, but she been doing the dang thing. So y'all make sure you donate to her. She been making this happen for 13 long years, y'all. So listen, some of us can't even do something for 13 months. Okay? Like, let's just clap it up. Okay, right. We can't even make it to the 2-week mark. That's how it was, honey, when I said I was gonna do Pilates. So we gonna keep. He's setting up, so make sure y'all bring out the. Oh wait, she has something to say, so let's put our.
Absolutely. So while he's setting up, I do want to make an announcement right quick and to give out a few awards again. Matter of fact, this one right here. Oh, she's out helping. I do that later. Well, bring Dakota right quick. This is what I'm gonna get for her.
Get Dakota in here.
Yvonne, can you hit that red button on my camera? I want to make sure it's on record. That red button. So we have some food that's actually being prepared for you all. The caterer is a little bit late. Well, a lot late.
A lot late.
A lot late. So what we're going to do is show you what we have and give you all a pre-packaged plate. You see the red button that says record? Melody, show her right quick. Also, we got Melody in the building.
Melody L.
Melody is a good friend of mine. I'm tell you about Melody is a celebrity publicist. Melody also a celebrity photographer. Hell for the gigs that I get. Even the WCIU TV show was because of Melody. Like, she is so connected. Like, one day we were sitting on the couch and Lori Lightfoot texted. I was like, you got Lori Lightfoot texting? Her connection is so deep. So this award right here, I'm gonna give this to her. She's in and out of Hot Sauce Portugal, but when she's here, she is working. She be doing her thing. I'm gonna give this award to Dakota. Let's take a picture right quick.
Everybody take a picture.
I just want to say I appreciate you, everything that you've done for Hot Sauce Poetry and all the help that you do. And I appreciate you. One more. Oh, one more? And while Sean Black is setting up, and this award right here goes to Janelle the poet. She has been helping out Hot Sauce Poetry.
Make some noise for Janelle coming up here.
She's an amazing person. Let me get a little picture right quick. Thank you. And I'm making everything real quick because I know we push for time. This award goes to Corey and Dana Page, which I'm going to give them later. But this last award of the night, I know I gave Poetry Soul Child an award, a while back, but this award right here goes for an awesome and amazing host. She's been hosting
That's
Hot Sauce
right.
Poetry
You know it.
everywhere. She also, she got energy, she got pizzazz. I have
But
this
now-
2022 award going to Angelique
Angelique
Amber
Amber.
for an awesome Hot Sauce Poetry.
Yeah.
She's trying to take a little sip of that drink.
Right. Now, Angelique, get your butt to the stage.
I just want to say, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much and everything that you do. I mean, the people in Milwaukee, they love you. They want you to come back to Milwaukee. I said, she really supposed to be in Chicago. She helped out Milwaukee when our host in Milwaukee couldn't make it one time. But they love her in Milwaukee. They actually want you back. But I know that whole travel back and forth.
It can happen. It can happen. I love Milwaukee. Let me tell you something, y'all. I gotta get on the mic real quick and have a moment. Listen, you guys. I don't want to get emotional. But I'm so happy to be here tonight. And most importantly, I'm so thankful to Articulate. Because she gave me an opportunity. She saw something in me when I didn't even see it in myself. And I thank her to awakening me of who I am and whose I am. Because see, I knew I was a child of God, but I was timid, I was quiet, I was always shy. Because I was always a people pleaser for my whole life. But I thank God for Articulate. Because she helped me in my journey of becoming myself and learning to love myself fully. So this is more than just hosting for me. When I come here, it's just something I love to do. It's literally my gift and my just energy that I love to give to the world because you get out what you put out. And I'm just thankful that Articulate gave me an opportunity.
All right, we push for time. But I love you. We got to talk about the whole Milwaukee thing, though. We got to talk about that because they keep asking about you. They keep asking. We're going to give it up for our dynamic feature. Janelle, you want to tell the audience a little bit about him again? I know you did, right?
Yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead and say something. I think I said a little bit of something.
So the music I'm gonna play is gonna be in 432 hertz. Then I'm gonna switch to 528 hertz. I just want to get people more acclimated to what meditation frequencies can do and inspire. Music was very foundational in our ancestors keeping repentance in their hearts. So I just hope you guys enjoy this. We'll do some original music here. Thank you.
Hey, go ahead and bless us.
I also make tracks and things for artists, poets, singers. Everything is like just freestyle. So these are all original tracks.
I just like to create, you know. I first started playing music through depression,
And gave me a straight path to the Most High, and